I've got letting go and moving on coming up shortly with the newborn, because I fought for her to go back to family because I know it's right. Although it's so bittersweet that I want to keep her, I know that I can't because she belongs with a family and where her roots are. That is going to be very difficult. I'm not going to lie, but it's right. It's how it should be.
They're not children anymore when it's time for them to leave in my house, to become adults. And when it's time for these adults to leave, they move on, but they never leave. I see most of my children on a regular basis. I go to football matches. I go to, it's only a couple of weeks away. I'm going on a Blackpool overnight trip with one of them who plays football, who's a police officer. I'm very much still involved in their lives just as much as they're involved in mine. They just don't live with me anymore.
When the children turn 18, it's their choice. I let them decide if they want to stay. They're welcome to stay. And if they want to move out and find their own, then I help them with that. But Natch always said he never wants to move out. I keep saying you've forgotten to move out.
No,
so
not yet.
No, luckily I've got the room and he can stay as long as he wants.
I think the biggest thing I come across is people say I couldn't foster because I'd get too attached, and that's what I hear all the time. And I'm thinking, good, you're supposed to get attached. I get attached, but we deal with that afterwards if the children move on. And it's the same for the boys. They make sometimes best friends, and it's a journey about sometimes them children are only here for a little while before they move on. Sometimes they're here a lot longer. But the biggest misconception I hear all the time is I couldn't do it because I'd get too attached. And I think that's the biggest misconception. You're supposed to get attached.
So I've got a really good support network around me. I've got a lot of friends that work within childcare, social care. I've also got quite a large support network within the fostering team as well. I've now contacted another foster carer who I know who has got a baby, because she's gone through it multiple times with transitional moving on, just for that additional support for myself. And nobody ever says no.